Hello everyone. Today I'll be talking about the airline flights in the US. So for this topic, the data contains information about the domestic flights in the US along with their various attributes and their departure and arrival delay times. So the data itself was collected by the Bureau of Transportation Statistics from 1987 to 2020, spanning over a period of about 3 decades with nearly 200 billion records. The application itself was created for current or prospective customers who make use of particularly air travel at different airports to gauge their travel time and also to avoid places with particularly heavy air traffic. So it can also be used by airport staffs to keep track of how congested each airport is and whether certain strategies can be implemented or the facilities itself can be improved to reduce flight delays. So some of the possible questions that we can ask from these applications are: which airports or states are seeing high numbers of delay, and when are their peak periods? Does departure delay result in arrival delay, and does delay only affect certain carriers? And also, recently, how does natural disaster or government lockdown affect air travel? This can be especially useful during the COVID period, where people are trying to actively avoid places where the population is concentrated and have to be stuck together for long periods of time. In trying to find the answers, there are 4 particularly useful features for this application: the map filters, the time filter, the carrier filter, and the origin destination filter. So by using the map filter, we can filter the destination by locating the specific airports or flight destination through the US map. And for the time filter, we can use the box range to specify the specific periods that we need. And for the third and fourth filters, we can choose to limit the results to only the chosen value. Okay, so here's the overview of the application with a total of 4 graphs and 2 tables. So from here, we can see that by using the map filter in the top left corner of the application, by selecting a single state, we can automatically update the application such that all the values are only particular to that state. For the time filter, we can select the period, for example, from April 2019 all the way to November 2020, so that only the results for during that period will be shown. For the carrier filter, for example, when choosing Alaska Airlines, only the values for that particular airline will be shown in all the graphs. And finally, for the airport filter, we can choose from the bottom right corner of the table. In this case, by choosing ORD, all of the data for the particular airport will be shown with all the different airline carriers. So for what works for this particular application, we can see that the filters itself, by clicking on one of them, we can apply auto filter across the entire dashboard page with the relevant results updating dynamically. Also, considering the sheer number of records, we can see that the dashboard updates relatively quickly. And the map has search bars for state location and also a zooming in and zooming out feature. The year graphs also has additional options such as by filtering by the year, quarter, and month for higher level or more detailed views. The departure delay versus the arrival delay scatter plot also has selectable filter for user drawing, such as by drawing a circle or by selecting from the user mouse. Also, there is also a customizable user interface for changing the fonts, sizes, and the color palettes of the entire application. From here, we can see that there are certain improvements that could be made in the future. One of them is through the map coordination system. We can see that in this particular case, we are actually choosing the state for Illinois. However, in the map, it is seen that the location is inconsistent with the actual state position. From the bottom right, we can see that only the airports such as O'Hare International Airport and Midway Airport is shown. This implies that this airport is located in Illinois. Also, when zooming in or out of the map, we can see that the coloring of the states may vary due to the change in range. Also, there may be some data missing from the table from 2018 onwards due to the lack of information recently. This is it, and thank you.